Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. I have an article from ZeroHedge.com. It says nuclear weapons spending is on the rise. Nuclear weapons spending is on the rise. And this is biblical prophecy according to the book of Joel 3. Okay, and Joel 3 speaks about the ending of Judah and Jerusalem captivity here in this power system, this power structure, the beast system, in which the Lord is going to deliver his people from the various places that they're at in this system. Okay, and we bring these articles out to present to the believers and those of you who have not believed yet that the scriptures are alive and well. All right, the scriptures are alive and well. They're true. The words of the Most High are pure. All right, and whatever he says is going to happen, it is going to happen. All right, and this is just one of the things that the Lord said what happened in Joel 3 is that the Gentiles, which are the heathen nations, would, matter of fact, let me read it. Joel 3 and 9. Joel 3 and 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. All right. So it's saying get ready for war. All right. Why? Why get ready for war? Because the Lord is coming back. And all right, the Lord is coming back and he's making all these nations. They're going to come and fight each other. And he's going to come back in the midst of it. Okay. It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. NLT. Hammer your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Train even your weaklings to be warriors. All right. Plowshare and pruning hooks are farming instruments. All right. So basically what this means is all right, let me go back to this article. The budget for agriculture basically put it towards war. And this is what you see the Gentiles doing. This is exactly what they're doing. Nuclear weapons spending is on the rise. Global spending on nuclear weapons increased by 11% in 2024 compared to the year before, surpassing $100 billion. Or 190,000 every minute. All right, so they're gearing up. Okay, the prophets have been on the scene telling these nations to get ready for war. All right, get ready for World War III. Okay, and matter of fact, this is another reason why everybody's buying nuclear weapons, because they know. Isaiah 9 and 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood. And this is how the old wars were fought. Confused noise and bloody garments. All right. The clanking, clack, 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 shields and swords hitting one another. Okay, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. What is but this? But this one. But the World War III, it ain't gonna be none of that. So why everybody's getting nuclear weapons for a reason? This is not gonna be fought like the old days. This is a modern advanced warfare. This is advanced warfare where there's a nerd inside of a room with a drone with a remote control. All right, this is advanced warfare we're dealing with here. Direct energy weapons, drones, missiles that could be shot throughout the ends of the earth. Matter of fact, the scriptures speak about that, man. All right, Ezra. When they began to be shot to the ends of the earth. It says China was the second biggest spender, accounting for 12 billion, followed by the United Kingdom. And here it is right here. Of course, U.S. is number one. Of course, the United States is number one. With 56 billion. All right, because this is the hub of the Edomites. All right, this is the hub of Esau, Edom. This is the glory of kingdoms, Babylon the Great. All right. So America has been spending like crazy, actually spending money that they don't have, while being $37 trillion in debt. All right. While being $37 trillion in debt, they're still with the most as far as, and the United States has the biggest defense budget out of all these nations. All right. But let me get back to Joel. Joel 3. And 11. It says, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. All right. NLT, come quickly, all you nations everywhere. Gather together in the valley. What valley? The valley of Jehoshaphat. Verse 12. Let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So this is where they're going to fight at. Over there in the Middle East, the Levant. They're all going to get together and they're all going to fight one another. All right. And World War III nuclear missiles will fly. All right. It's going to be a terrible time. But this is just another nugget to prove that Joel 3 is in motion. Hey, Joel 3 is in motion, brothers and sisters. All right. All this, yeah, we're going to be here another 1,000 years. We're going to be here another 30 years. Joel 3 in motion right now. You can literally grab this article and tie this back to Joel 3. All right. It's facts. This is facts. All right. You got people that don't believe. They're unbelievers. Yeah, man. When the Lord is tearing in, the Lord is... No, you ain't looking. You ain't watching. For guys that say that the Lord is 50 years out, you're not watching. You say you're watching, but you're not really watching, bro. You got to look, man. You mean to tell me you're supposed to see things like this and say, yeah, the Lord's 50 years away. You're insane. If you think like that, you got demons on you. And those demons are whooping your ass. Look at this, man. These people bumped up their nuclear weapon spending over $100 billion. This is not, we're not talking about millions. These people, they gearing up to go to war. For real, for real. All right, this is not a game, man. These people, they building these weapons so that they can be used. They can be used. And they all know, these heathens all know, and what they think in their mind, okay, what Joel speaks about, Psalm speaks about, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing. See, these heathen things that, oh yeah, after America go down, we're fighting for the next superpower. Because everybody know Babylon is falling. So they think that they can fight for the next superpower. No. The story isn't written like that. All right, the next superpower will be the kingdom of heaven, which will be ruled by Yahushua, the king. And this is why he's going to come back in the midst of World War III. And we already, these damn heathens know. All right? They think they're going to fight Yahushua and win. It ain't going to happen. All right, so with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom.